5 seconds. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to UWS Women's Basketball here on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV, as well as the pregame show sponsored by National Bank of Commerce, as the Yellow Jacket women, after a long road spell, returning home to open up UMAC conference action, taking on North Central here at Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium on the campus of UWS. Matt Johnson again bringing you all the action as the Yellow Jackets returning home with a record of 4-7 overall. Emily Carpenter in her third season at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program with a record of 32 wins and 30 losses thus far in her Yellow Jacket coaching career. They snapped a 4-game losing streak, did the Yellow Jackets, their last time out, with a 56-49 non-conference road victory over MSOE. That game was played way back on December 23rd at the Kern Center in Milwaukee, so it's been a little while since the Yellow Jackets played a basketball game, an official basketball game, more than 2 weeks actually, as the Yellow Jackets coming out of the holiday break. In that contest, the Raiders took a 10-9 lead after one, as UWS made just 3 of 13 shots in the opening quarter. But the Yellow Jackets responded over the next 2 quarters, making 6 of 11 from the field in the second, to outscore MSOE 17-9 in the frame and take a 26-19 lead into the intermission. The Yellow Jackets went on to outscore the Raiders 15-9 in the third, thanks to a defensive effort that saw the Yellow Jackets hold the Raiders to just 3 made field goals and 11 tries to take a 41-28 edge into the fourth. MSOE attempted to come back in that final quarter, but the Jackets managed to hold on thanks to a strong free throw shooting effort down the stretch. And for the game, by the way, in that contest, the Jackets made 18 of 21 free throws overall, which included a perfect 8 for 8 showing from the stripe in the final 10 minutes to salt away the victory in that one. For the game, the Yellow Jackets made 34% of their shots and were paced by Elise Bessinen, who had a huge game offensively. 23 points on 7 of 14 shooting. Mackenzie Lesha added 17 points on 4 of 9 shooting, while Katie Dobson, who's having a very strong senior campaign for the Jackets, finished with 10 points on 3 of 11 shooting in that victory. Meanwhile, North Central coming in 1-10 overall. David Rohrbach, in his first season at the helm of the Rams program, lost their first 10 games of the season, but broke that 10-game losing streak with a 68-58 win over Alverno College on Saturday at Clark Danielson Gymnasium in Minneapolis, pick up their first win of the season. In that contest, the Rams took a 27-5 lead after one, thanks to hot shooting, 58.8% shooting, in fact, for the Rams in that first 10 minutes. But Alverno made a push over the next 2 frames, coming to within 51-45 after 3, thanks to a big third quarter that saw the Inferno outscore the Rams 22-8 in the first 10 minutes following the break, to come within 6 heading to the fourth, but North Central managed to hold on down the stretch behind 46.7% shooting in the fourth quarter, and a big all-around performance from Caitlin Vanderplug, a player we will keep a close eye on here tonight at the Mertz. For the game, Vanderplug posted a double-double with 17 points and 12 rebounds on 8 of 14 shooting, as the Rams made 42.9% of their shots for the contest. Meanwhile, Mackenzie Latsky finished with 11 points on 5 for 8 shooting for North Central in that win as well. So you have 2 teams coming in here tonight, and the conference opener for both sides, coming off victories last time out, and hopefully we'll see a good ball game here tonight between the Rams and North Central here at the Mertz. So that's where the 2 teams sit here heading into this one on this Wednesday evening, and with that being the case, we'll take a quick timeout and come back with more of our pregame show, including a look at the starting lineups for the 2 teams, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Time for a look at tonight's starting lineups. Sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union as the Yellow Jackets in North Central are getting ready to play their first conference games respectively here of the 2024-2025 campaign. And we'll kick things off here with the Yellow Jackets starting five. For UWS, 5'10" senior from Black River Falls, Wisconsin, Katie Dobson gets the start. And she's averaging at 11.2 points per game for UWS here this season. Starting at forward, 6'3" sophomore from Plain, Wisconsin, Charlotte Firstel. She averages 5.1 points per outing. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior from Somerset, Wisconsin, Mackenzie Lesha. She averages an even 8 points per game on the season. Starting at guard, 5'3" senior from Ewan, Michigan, Elise Bessinen. She averages 14.6 points per game on the season. And rounding out the Yellow Jackets starting five, 5'4" junior from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, Elsa Olson. She averages 5.3 points per outing. Meanwhile, North Central, they will start this way. Starting at guard, 5'9" junior from Belgrade, Minnesota, Jackie Lindsay. She averages 3.4 points per outing. Starting at guard, 5'4" graduate student from Gaylord, Minnesota, Mackenzie Lotsky. She averages 8.4 points per contest. Starting at guard, 5'3" junior from Burnsville, Minnesota, Bryce Brewster. She averages 6.4 points per outing. Starting at forward, 5'11" senior from St. Paul, Minnesota, Piper Fleming. She averages 2.9 points per game. And rounding out the Rams, starting at 6'2" senior from Clear Lake, Iowa, Caitlin Vanderplug. She averages a team leading at 15.8 points per game on the season. So those are your starting lineups for the two teams. Again, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. And with that, we will bring an end to the pregame show sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. We'll take one more quick break and then come back with the opening tip of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and North Central, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. That's coming up in about 2 minutes. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Okay, you can probably hold it there.
University Rams and your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. At this time, let's meet the starters for tonight's game. Tonight's lineups are sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. First visitors from North Central. At guard number 3, Jackie Lindsay. At guard number 4, Mackenzie Latsky. At guard number 14, Bryce Brewster. At forward number 15, Piper Fleming. And at forward number 40, Caitlin Vanderplug. The head coach of the Rams is David Rohrbach, assisted by Maddie Hecox, James Farina, and Gabby Mochi.
Okay, you can bring me back probably anytime now. Back here at the Mertz, the Yellow Jackets being introduced here. The starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets as they take on North Central for the first time on the season. These two teams will meet again on February 1st down at Clark Danielson Gymnasium in Minneapolis. A couple of series notes between these teams before we get this one underway. UWS has won 12 of 19 all-time meetings with North Central since their first matchup back on January 15th of 2016. The Yellow Jackets took 2 of 3 matchups with the Rams last season, posting a 72-59 win over North Central in their last matchup. That game was in the UMAC tournament semifinal round on February 21st right here at the Mertz. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets were led by Elise Bessinen with 28 points on 10 of 16 shooting, while North Central was paced by the since departed Caitlin Ryan with a game-high 31 in the contest. Yellow Jackets off the opening tip, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn in Superior. Now is the opening tip actually controlled here by the Rams, and we are officially underway. Jackets in their home white jerseys with black and gold trim going from right to left in this opening half. Meanwhile, the Rams in navy blue going from left to right in this opening half of action. Again, thank you for joining us. Yellow Jacket women's basketball, first home game for the Jackets since the 16th. And now a jump shot is up and in right off the bat from Piper Fleming. And North Central takes an early 2-0 lead here as the Yellow Jackets into the front court for the first time. UWS has not been at home, like I said, for almost 2 months. As UWS now with getting a pass inside with Charlotte Furstel, misses the layup. Defending was Caitlin Vanderplug. And now the Rams trying to run back to their direction in transition. Pass broken up by Katie Dobson. Off the turnover, the Jackets in transition. Now Dobson, left corner, wide open. She'll fire from 3 and knock it down. Katie Dobson, senior from Black River Falls, Wisconsin, gives the Yellow Jackets a 3-2 lead. Dobson averaging more than 11 points per contest in her senior year and gives the Yellow Jackets a 1-point lead. UWS picking up three-quarter court. And the Rams now into the front court with Bryce Brewster. Brewster now going left side out the pass for Mackenzie Latsky. Latsky now. Caitlin Vanderplug now on the right side, losing the handle on it, trying to save it in, and it'll go out of play. Was Bryce Brewster. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here, leading at 3-2, just underway. 1 minute, 25 seconds into quarter number 1. As Bessinen triggering it in now. Elsa Olsen. Bessinen now, full court trap by the Rams. Bessinen going in the left side corner. He's up her dribble, now Olsen. She'll tee up a 3-point shot. That one's off the front rim, no good. Rebound on the weak side, grabbed by Latsky. And now Mackenzie Latsky for North Central into the front court. Right side now, Brewster. Brewster, Vanderplug, left side elbow. Now Latsky. On the outside, her pass picked off. On the nice defensive play there by Mackenzie Lesha. Now the Jackets off the turnover in the front court. Elsa Olsen crossing over left side. Katie Dobson, Olsen. Inside now, Charlotte Furstel. Kicks it back far side into the corner. Now Lesha, she'll fire from 3-point range. And she'll knock it down. Mackenzie Lesha with the Yellow Jackets' second triple. 3 from Dobson, 3 from Lesha, and the Jackets lead at 6-2. Brewster now into the front court. Pass down low for Vanderplug. Knocked right back in the hands of Bryce Brewster, and now she'll back it out. 7:20 remaining, first quarter. Latsky now left side. Comes it out on top now. 2 seconds to shoot. Pass comes right side. Latsky, she'll try a shot off the top of the backboard. From the corner, good defense by the Yellow Jackets there, and it'll be UWS basketball here as Lydia Schrader's going to come in for the first time. Alicia Rush, meanwhile, into the game also for North Central for the first time. As the Jackets against this full court trap. The front court, Lesha. Dobson, Lesha. Now for Elsa Olsen, and Olsen will back it out here for the Yellow Jackets. Elise Bessinen now with 10 seconds to shoot. High post now, it's Katie Dobson back for Elise Bessinen. Bessinen now stepping through. Furstel from the left elbow goes up for the jump shot and knocks it down. Charlotte Furstel with the soft touch gives the Yellow Jackets an 8-2 lead. Now UWS 1-2-1-1. Three-quarter court trap. Brewster breaks it, comes into the front court. Left side, goes all the way to the rim, flips up a shot and gets it to go down for 2. Bryce Brewster makes it 8-4. And now the Jackets against 1-2-2 full court pressure. Into the front court, Lesha. Katie Dobson now. Firstel. Charlotte Firstel from the other elbow. This time it's off the back rim, no good. Rebound grabbed off the miss by Schrader. And now the Rams into the front court, now on the right-hand dribble. Brewster. Rush. Now inside for Vanderplug. She had the ball knocked away. Ball's on the deck, and we'll have I'm going to call a timeout. They're going to give the timeout here to the Rams, I think. Or are they? Now the officials are going to have a conversation about it. Very close to being a jump ball, and they are going to give the timeout there to the Rams. That was a pretty quick whistle, but we'll go it to the break along with them here. We'll actually keep it here, though. Jackets leading at 8-4 here, early stages of this one. Look at the numbers from this one. Still waiting for the stats to come up. There they go. Jackets 3 for their first 6. Rams 2 for 2 so far, but they have a couple of turnovers. Jackets also 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. So still pretty early yet to assess where the statistical game is headed here. As we come out of the timeout, Rams will inbound now. They'll have 11 seconds to shoot. Pass will be triggered in by Bryce Brewster, right baseline. Pass comes in now. Lasky couldn't handle it. It's on the deck. Chloe Peterson back in for the Jackets. Now finds its way back for Brewster. Left side now spinning. Trying to go up with the shot. Left it short, and just as the shot clock expires, no iron drawn on any attempt there by the Rams on that possession, so it'll be a violation. And UWS now will put it in play, being at 8-4. Jackets breaking the trap as they come into the front court. Here's Bessinen now. Elise Bessinen. Charlotte Firstel. Right side now, Katie Dobson for the Yellow Jackets. Dobson. Bounce pass inside for Firstel. And they're going to call her for a travel. Came down low. And I'll allow Emily Daler to come in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets. Daler, the 5'10 senior from Piers, Minnesota, checks in. Rams also going on the bench. Now near turnover at midcourt, and finally it is stolen away. Bessinen now on a 2-on-1. Taylor. Dobson wide open. She'll fire from three-point range and knock it down. Katie Dobson, can't leave her that wide open. She'll knock him down all day from that spot. 6 points for Dobson, 11-4 your score. And now a pass as the Jackets picking up full court, and it's knocked out of play. Savi Rail, by the way, was the player who checked in a moment ago. Jackie Lindsay back in the game as well for North Central. Lisa Redding also in, and she triggers it in now out on top for Rail. And Savi Rail now going left side. Lotsky now going on the run left side. Shot goes up off the back rim, no good, but they're going to call a foul on Chloe Peterson for UWS. It'll be her first foul called in the game, in fact. Comes with 4:28 remaining in the quarter. And they'll send Lotsky to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is up and good. Our Central team that shoots free throws at 61%. Jackets very good from the line, 75.8% on the season. Second free throw is good from Lindsay. Makes it now 11-6. Jackets into the front court now against the trap. Lesha, Daler, Lesha wide open. She'll fire from 3 and she'll knock it down. Mackenzie Lesha with the triple makes it 14-6. She has a couple of threes. The Jackets again picking up full court. Lindsay's pass into the front court now finds Reddick. Reddick now going left side, and now it's Rail on the outside. Being guarded by Bessinen. Right side now Reddick. Vanderplug, who's yet to get a shot off in this contest, now gives it off. Left side, Rail. 5 seconds to shoot. Lindsay 3 seconds. 2 seconds as Lindsay now spinning. And she's not going to get a shot off. Second time the Jackets have forced a shot clock violation here. Olsen will come back in. Lesha will check out. Olsen off the trigger in. Now for Bessinen. Lise Bessinen into the front court. Olsen now out on top. 3:30 remaining, first quarter. Jackets by 8. Olsen now right side. Now Dobson. Nice head fake. Steps inside the arc. Goes up with a shot from 17 feet. Back rim and out. Rebound tracked down by Jackie Lindsay, far side. And now Bryce Brewster for the Rams into the front court. Lindsay, bounce pass inside, looking for Vanderploeg. Try to force it inside, knocked away by Daler. Picked back up by Reddig. Rams maintaining possession. Rail will go for the three-point shot. That's wide to the right. Misses everything and bounds out of play. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. As Kylie Hewitt will check in for UWS. She will take out Katie Dobson. Hewitt, 5'10", junior from Hurley, Wisconsin. Comes in. And now the Yellow Jackets with Elsa Olsen off the inbounds. Chloe Peterson. Now Bessinen. Elise Bessinen. Left side now Hewitt. Kylie Hewitt for Daler, left side block. Emily Daler. Olsen. Floating jump shot left side, and it'll go down for 2. And a timeout going to be called here by the Rams. She has her first 2 points. Jackets leading it now 16-6 with 2:38 remaining, quarter number 1. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garber and me throughout the years we sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV. Flinders had been up until this year, and because Northland couldn't field a team, Jackets had to play Northwestern the night before, while North Central didn't have an opponent that night, and so North Central had fresh legs. The Jackets had played a game the night before, a hard-fought game in which they defeated Northwestern on the road, and the Jackets ended up dropping that game. That was their only conference loss, like I said, last year. Kind of an oddity. In the meantime, out of the timeout, basket inside for Vanderploeg, makes it 16-8. In the meantime, the Jackets now out on top in possession of the basketball. 10 seconds to shoot for Emily Daler. Now Kylie Hewitt for Bessinen. And now a turnover as the ball finds its way into the hands of Piper Fleming, who came in right side to have the basketball stripped away from her by Chloe Peterson. It'll stay with North Central as Lesha comes back in. She'll take out Peterson. Fursel will come back in as well. We'll take out Daler here. 1:55 remaining, quarter number 1. And a trigger in now left baseline. Brewster triggering it in now out on top, Lotsky. Right side now for Brewster. Brewster now stepping inside, goes all the way to the rim and lays it up and in for 2. Nice move by Brycelyn Brewster there. 16-10. Jacket lead down to 6. Also Olsen in the front court after breaking the trap. Pass comes right side now for Lesha. Now Kylie Hewitt top of the key. Fursel now left block against Vanderploeg. Flipped up a shot, no good. Rebound grabbed here by Bessinen, but they're going to say she stepped on the baseline. And off the dead ball, we'll go back now to North Central as Schrader comes back in. And the Rams now triggering it in. Rush for Brewster, back for Rush. And now into the front court. As we approach the 1 minute mark remaining, quarter number 1. Jackets have led basically all the way here in the first 10-minute frame. And right now it's 16-10. Lotsky go left side now. Here's Brewster. Now Vanderploeg, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. That's stripped away from behind. And the Rams, for the third time now, are going to have a shot clock violation. Jackets defense has been pretty sticky here so far in the first quarter. 3 shot clock violations forced by UWS here through the first 9+ minutes. And now Lesha comes back in. She'll take out Olsen. And the Jackets now trying to play it into the front court, and we're going to have a foul called here on the Rams. He called on Brewster, I think, into the back of Katie Dobson. Check that's going to be Lotsky. He's going to get whistled for it. And Lesha will inbound now far side. Dobson now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass now Hewitt. Right elbow. Now Firstel. Katie Dobson. She'll step back, fire it from three-point range. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Brewster. And now Bryce Brewster into the front court as the shot clock is off. So the Rams can play for one. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. As Brewster on the right-hand dribble. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Goes left side around Bessinen. Flipped up a shot, had it blocked by Firstel. Saved in now for Bessinen. 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-court heave now by Bessinen is up, and it is wide to the right. As the buzzer sounds, the red lights are extremely enough. Just one foul called in that first quarter as well. As off the inbounds from Lesha. Hewitt now out on top. Firstel getting a pass inside. Tried to turn against Vanderploeg. Had that one knocked away. And it will stay Yellow Jacket basketball. Vanderploeg getting the hand on that one. And it'll be an inbound right baseline. Quick pass in now for Bessinen. Back right inside for Firstel. Now going right at Vanderploeg. Missed it off the window, but got her own rebound and flipped it in for two. Charlotte Firstel now has 4 points. Jackets lead at 18-10 as they pick up full court. Rush now left side. Reese Ani, by the way, also in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets, and now a 10-second violation as the Jacket pressure not allowing the Rams to come into the front court. Turnover number 9. And UWS triggers it in now with Mackenzie Lesha, right side. Firstel. Now Lesha for 3. Back rim and out. Rebound grab by Katie Dobson. Goes up and under, reverses it home with the right hand for 2 more. Katie Dobson now with 8. The Yellow Jackets up 20-10. Brewster into the front court. Going right side on the baseline. Vanderploeg had her shot swatted away from behind by Dobson. Rebound grabbed underneath there by Schrader, and now a foul going to be called on UWS. See who they give the foul to here. Going to give it to Elise Bessinen. Bessinen yet to score so far here. Reigning UMAC Player of the Year, averaging 14.6, coming off a 23-point game against MSOE last time out. Hasn't scored as of yet. As the first free throw is up and good here from Schrader, the 5'7" junior from Woodbury, Minnesota. See if they get her some shots here in quarter number 2. Second free throw off the back rim from Schrader, no good. Jackets into the front court now. Leading it by 9. Now Ani. Left side, Dobson. Bounce pass inside for Firstel. Spins around Vanderploeg, goes right to the rim and lays it in with the right hand for 2. Strong move there by the sophomore Firstel. And it's 22-12 now. 22-11 actually. It's your scores, Brewster. Coming down the left side. Now her pass out on top. Lotsky going all the way to the rim. Flips up a shot. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. Vanderploeg going back up with it. That's no good on the follow-up. Back rim and out. Cleared here by Firstel for the Jackets. And now Bessinen. Lesha wide open. She'll fire from 3. Wide to the right. No good. Rebound for Vanderploeg. And now Brewster into the front court. Going right side, right at Bessinen. Flipped up a shot off the glass for 2. Brewster now has 6. 22-13. Firstel. Corner. Ani now. Reese Ani. Pass to the far side now from Dobson. Back for Ani. 10 seconds to shoot. Bessinen now for the Yellow Jackets. Left side. Dobson. Head fake. Steps inside. Her shot gets blocked away by Fleming. It will stay Yellow Jacket basketball here as Lindsay comes back in. Lesher to inbound left side. 4 seconds as the pass comes in. Dobson now spinning around, flips up a shot off the back rim. Rebound tipped out. Saved in by Lesha now for Bessinen. Lise Bessinen now. Ani thought about taking the three left side. Pass up. Nice pass, though, on the roll here for Charlotte Furstel, and she lays it in with the left hand. Really nice pass there by the freshman Ani to Furstel, who now has 8. 24-13. Chriser now on the right-hand dribble. Now Vanderplug left side. Had the ball stripped away, but it fell right into the lap of Jackie Lindsay, and easy two there. Right spot, right time for Lindsay. She gets the layup, her first 2 points. 24-15. Now Lesha. Furstel against Vanderplug. And to go up with the shot, had it, I'm going to say, not knocked away. I thought it might have been, from my angle, maybe Vanderplug might have gotten a piece of it, but they're going to say no. Basketball back to the Rams as Daler comes back in. Also Olsen also back in for the Yellow Jackets. Well, Michaela Washington in for the first time here for the Rams. Lotsky now for North Central into the front court. Left side, it's Rail. Rail now handing it off on the outside. Washington giving it back out on top. Lotsky. Lotsky turning, going right to the rim, flipping up a shot. Off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared by Lesha. Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. Elsa Olsen, Daler now. Free throw line extended. Passing it back out on top. Now a high-low. Pass inside now. Daler goes up with the shot. Left it off the mark. No good. Good look. And now a travel going to be called here on Rail off the outlet pass. Good defense there by Dobson. Getting right up in the face of the senior from Corrales, New Mexico, to create the turnover. And UWS gets the basketball right back. Pass comes in now. Here's Olsen. Getting a step, going right to the rim and laying it in for 2. Olsen has 4. It's 26-15. Into the front court now out on top. Becky Lindsay now with the runner in the lane. That one spins out, no good. Rebound cleared by Daler. Now Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. She'll leave it off now, and Olsen will walk it into the front court. Now Daler off the roll, goes right to the rim. Her shot with the left hand, off the mark, no good. Rebound cleared here by Lindsay. And now Rail into the front court. Mackenzie Lotsky for the Rams. Into the corner, Rail. Washington. Now back. Rail will try a three-point shot from the corner, and she'll knock it down. Savvy Rail. Makes it 26-18. Jackets now. Back to the direction with Aoni. In the corner now, Lesha. Pass inside now. Here's Daler getting a step. Around the defender down low, that being Magdalena Daskas. She has her first 2. The lead back up to 10 again at 28-18. Now here's a steal by Lesha. Lesha coming in now. All alone goes in and lays it in for 2. And a timeout going to be called here by North Central with 4:02 remaining in the half. Coming out of timeout, bringing Coley Peterson and also freshman Haley Jurdy into the game for the first time. UWS with a 12-point advantage. This is their largest of the half at 30-18. And as Bryce Brewster in the front court. Goes left side now off the pass. Lotsky. Oh, she blows a tire as she went down toward the baseline. Stayed with it. Able to get the pass back outside for Rush. Now Lotsky. 4 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds to shoot. Pass comes inside now for Vanderplug, and they're going to run out of time again here, it looks like, unless they're going to put 1 second back up. The shot clock right now is at 0. And they're going to put 1 second back up, so this is going to have to be a catch and shoot here pretty much here for the Rams. Brewster will inbound. In for Vanderplug. She'll turn and fire just as the shot clock expires and gets it to go down. Wow. Big shot there by Caitlin Vanderplug to make it 30-20. Bessinen into the front court. Now goes left side. Here's Elsa Olsen. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on the screen action. They're going to get Emily Daler, it looks like. That'll be her first. Second team foul on the Jackets. Not a lot of fouls here so far in this opening half. Been very cleanly played. This is always nice to see. As Bryce Brewster into the front court. Right side now off the pass. Schrader. Now Vanderplug, right side block. Turns and fires. Good defense by Daler. Creates the missed opportunity there off the air ball. And now back to the direction. Chloe Peterson has a strip from behind by Brewster. And it'll stay with UWS here. .245 remaining in the half. Jackets, like I said, have led basically all the way here. Although Elise Bessinen still has not scored, interestingly enough. Speaking of Bessinen, here's the pass inside for Daler. Now outside Jurdy. She'll fire from 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound grab by Lotsky. And now Lotsky into the front court. Goes left side, now Brewster. Going all the way to the rim. Flipped up a shot off the glass. That one no good. Rebound for Jurdy. Jackets into the front court. Now here's Elsa Olsen. On the back dribble, Olsen. Daler going right at Vanderplug. That's slapped away now by Schrader. It's on the deck, and we'll have a jump ball. And we're going to have a timeout called here. Timeout, called by the Rams. That's going to leave them with just 2 timeouts remaining here. Calling a lot of timeouts here so far in the first half. A half that sees the Yellow Jackets the 16-10 lead after 1. So far outscoring the Rams 14-10 here in the second to lead at 30-20 with 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining on the clock. Jackets at 41.9% shooting. Have yet to shoot a free throw in this game. The Rams at 44.4, but again, Jackets have 13 more attempts so far here in the half due to all those turnovers that they've been forcing against the Rams. It's been a good defensive half for UWS, and now we're going to have a quick check-in with the scores table. Everything seems all right there, and the Rams now will trigger it in. Pass comes in for Bryce Brewster. Jackets picking up full court out of the timeout. Now here's Schrader. Turning and going left side, Lotsky. She'll fire from 3. That one's off the back rim long. No good. Rebound tracked down by Elise Bessinen as we go under 2 minutes remaining in the half. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Hannah House in for the first time. She'll hand it off now. Chloe Peterson. Peterson now. I'm not sure where she was trying to go with that pass. Nobody in a white jersey anywhere near that one as it's picked off by Vanderplug. Turnover UWS. Rams in the front court. Left side now. Lotsky. Vanderplug. Triple team. Turns, goes with the shot anyway. Off the glass, no good. Rebound for Chloe Peterson. Peterson for the Yellow Jackets. House. Peterson. She'll fire from 3-point range. That one's wide to the right and no good. And Katie Dobson will now come back in. She'll take out Chloe Peterson. Fleming, meanwhile, comes back in now for North Central as we have just over a minute remaining in the opening half. And it's Brewster now into the front court. Now Lindsay. Lindsay now for Lotsky. Under a minute now left as Schrader now steps right side. Pass comes out on top, Lindsay. 5 seconds to shoot, Brewster. Circle routing her way, now going all the way to the rim. Flipped up a shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Vanderplug, and she'll lay it in with the right hand. She has 6, the lead is 8. Jackets into the front court. Jurdy. Lesha. 3-point shot is up. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound cleared by Vanderplug. Well, the Rams hanging around a little bit here. And now as we go under a half minute remaining, they can take this down almost all the way, about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Brewster will back it out. 13 seconds left in the half, 10 on the shot clock. Brewster. And now we're going to have a foul called as Lesha went for the steal there. 9.2 seconds now left. Olsen will check back in. She'll take out Bessinen. Lindsay will trigger it in. Pass comes in, Brewster. 5 seconds now left. Lotsky. Left side. 3 seconds now left as she goes to the top of the key. 2 seconds. 1 second. Vanderplug with the runner. And it is well off the mark. And that is how the opening 20 minutes will end here. From the Merchants Superior. First conference game for both the Yellow Jackets and North Central. We've seen 20 minutes of basketball here thus far, and the Yellow Jackets will head into the intermission holding a 30-22 lead here in Superior. 8-point lead for UWS. We'll take a quick break. Come back with our halftime programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Halftime programming today sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. As after 20 minutes, the Yellow Jackets leading it by the score of 30-22 here in the conference opener for both UWS and North Central. Matt Johnson here at the Mertz. The Yellow Jackets led through most of that first half, led by as many as 12. The lead right now at 8. Jackets came out hot in the first quarter. Fell behind 2-0, but then scored 8 straight to go up 8-2. Rams then scored another bucket to make it 8-4, and then the Jackets went on a 8-2 run from there to make it 16-6. And UWS has led basically since that time by anywhere from about 8 to 10 points. Led at one point at 30-18. For the Rams scored the last 4 points of the half to come within 30-22, which is where we stand at the moment. As far as team stats here, as we jump into our summary, Jackets 13 out of 33 in the opening 20 minutes, while the Rams were 9 for 23. Added up in the Jackets 39.4% shooting, while the Rams at 39.1%. UWS 4 for 13 from beyond the arc. That's good for 30.8%, while the Rams just 1 for 3 from outside. Good for 33%. Jackets did not attempt a free throw in that first half, while the Rams went 3 for 4 from the stripe. Jackets +1 in rebounding at 14-13. 5-3, the offensive rebound edge as well for UWS. But the biggest numbers that favor the Yellow Jackets in this one, Jackets so far have taken 10 more shots than the Rams. The biggest reason for that, the turnovers. Meanwhile, Dobson 3 for 7. A couple of threes in there for her 8 points, while Mackenzie Lesha 3 for 6. She's 2 for 5 from beyond the arc as well for 8 points. Meanwhile, 4 points so far for Elsa Olsen and 2 points for Emily Daler. Interestingly enough, and I noted this in that first half, the Jackets, Elise Bessinen, reigning UMAC Conference Player of the Year from 2023-24, yet to score in this game. She's 0 for 2 from the field. If you would ask me before the game if that was the case, if the Yellow Jackets would be up in this contest, I would have said probably not, but Yellow Jackets getting points from different sources here, and they can get Bessinen going in the second half, which I would guess they probably will try to do. Could be well on their way to a victory here. Meanwhile, North Central, so far, 2 players with 6 points each in Bryce Brewster and Caitlin Vanderplug. Brewster 3 for 7 from the field, Vanderplug 3 for 8. Nobody else for the Rams has more than 3 points. Sabi Rail has 3 points on a 3-point make. 2 points each so far for Piper Fleming, Jackie Lindsay, and Mackenzie Lotsky. And 1 point so far on one made free throw so far from Lydia Schrader, accounting for the Rams' points so far. In terms of fouls in this first half, wasn't a lot of fouls to be had either way. In fact, the Rams in that first half committed 1 foul. The Yellow Jackets in the opening half of play committed 4 fouls, but nobody with more than 1 on either team. So no foul trouble to note as we begin the second half of play here in about 8 or 9 minutes from the Mertz. So those are your numbers halfway home between the Yellow Jackets and North Central. And with that being the case, we'll take another break and come back with more of our halftime programming, sponsored by Hobler Incorporated, including the Yellow Jacket Sports Summary. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Back here at the Mertz, about 6.5 minutes away from the start of the third quarter of this conference opener between the Jackets and the North Central Rams. And with that being the case, we'll jump into our Yellow Jacket sports summary here. As UWS, not just women's basketball, but the men's basketball team playing earlier today. Men's and women's hockey also in action, and indoor track and field also getting ready for the majority of their season. So we'll jump right into this here. Men's basketball, as I mentioned, game one of our doubleheader in case you missed it. Yellow Jacket men opening up the conference season with a victory. Hard-fought ball game, but a victory nonetheless against North Central, snapping a 7-game losing streak in the process. Jackets now 4-8 overall, 1-0 in the UMAC, as I mentioned, as they defeated North Central 89-87 in a game that went back and forth, back and forth. Both teams had double-digit leads at one point or another during that contest, but the Yellow Jackets, with 5.1 seconds left in an 87-all tie, got 2 free throws from Joy Barker, the Superior native, to pick up the victory. Yellow Jackets were led in scoring by Reed Johnson with 33 points. Barker, for his part, 25 points and 6 rebounds for the Yellow Jackets in that contest. They're next in action on Saturday, January 11th, so this coming Saturday, at Bethany Lutheran at the North Gym in Mankato, Minnesota, 3 p.m. The opening tip of that one. They'll next be at home a week from tonight, Wednesday the 15th, taking on Northland College in a Yellow Jacket TV-only broadcast. 5:30 p.m. the opening tip, 5:15 the pregame with yours truly. Meanwhile, they'll next be on 91.3 with yours truly on Saturday, January 25th, taking on Minnesota Morris for the first time here during the 2024-25 campaign. 3 p.m. the opening tip against the Cougars, 2:45 again the pregame here on 91.3 FM, as well as Yellow Jacket TV. Women's hockey now at 8-6-2 overall, 1-3 in the WIAC. They're currently on a 4-game winning streak, including winning the Fondy Pot Invitational on Saturday with a 5-0 shutout of UW Stevens Point at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. In that contest, UWS got 2 goals from Jenna Hoops, along with additional tallies from Eiley Dahl, Kaylin Garner, and Emma Booth, while Anna Molson made 24 saves in goal to pick up the shutout. Jacket women next in action on Tuesday, the 14th, at Concordia Moorhead for a 5 p.m. opening faceoff in Moorhead. They're next at home on Saturday, January 18th, against defending national champions UW River Falls. 2 p.m. the opening faceoff, 1:45 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. John Garver bringing all the play-by-play on that one. Meanwhile, men's hockey, 10-3-1 overall, 5-1 in the WIAC. They're on a 6-game winning streak, including claiming the 59th annual Codfish Bowl tournament title this past weekend with a 5-2 victory over UMass Boston at Edward T. Berry Ice Rink in Boston. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got a pair of shorthanded goals from Logan Nickerson and Chris Ishmael to go along with additional tallies from Matt Francois, Justin Dauphiné, and Gavin Watt, while Kobe Grant made 35 saves in goal. Next for the Yellow Jacket men, they'll be back at home this coming Friday the 10th, taking on Concordia Moorhead in non-conference action at Westman Arena. 7 p.m. the opening face-off, 6:30 the pregame again. That broadcast will also be a joint one on 91.3 FM KWS and Yellow Jacket TV with John Garver handling all the play-by-play. And last but not least, men's and women's indoor track and field. They have another week or so off, another 10 days or so before they're in action, but they will be hosting the Twin Ports Open at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse across the hall from my location right now on Saturday, January 18th. Action gets underway there starting at 11 a.m. 30-22 your score here at the break. Yellow Jackets in the lead, and with that being the case, we'll bring an end to our halftime show sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. Take one more break and come back with the start of the third quarter of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and North Central. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Quick reminder before we get this third quarter underway, the Yellow Jackets will be next in action on Saturday the 11th, taking on Bethany Lutheran. That'll be a 4:45 opening tip in Mankato before returning home a week from tonight, Wednesday the 15th, taking on Northland College Lumberjills. Coming to take on the Yellow Jackets for the first time this season. 7:15 p.m., the tentative start time there. That'll be game 2 of a doubleheader, of course, with the men's game leading off at 5:30. 7 p.m. will be the tentative pregame show with yours truly. That'll be a Yellow Jacket TV broadcast only, by the way. While our next radio broadcast for the Yellow Jacket women coming up Saturday, January 25th against Minnesota Morris. Tentative start time there, 4:45 p.m., with 4:30 being the pregame show. Again, that on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and on Yellow Jacket TV. As we begin the third quarter, the Rams in possession. They'll be going from right to left here in the second 20 minutes as the pass comes in now out on top. And here's Bryce Brewster for Mackenzie Lotsky right on top of the key. Right side now, Jackie Lindsay trying to go inside, and the ball is kicked away here by the left foot of Mackenzie Leschet. It will stay with North Central here with 9:46 left third quarter. And the trigger in from Lindsay now out on top for Brewster. Brewster now on the right-hand dribble. Goes right side now, Lindsay. Caitlin Vanderploeg comes to set the screen. Now the lob pass comes left side. Lotsky will tee up a three-point shot and banks it in off the window to the left. And this is as close as North Central has been as they knock down the three there, 30-25. Jackets now with Firstel. Pass comes right side now, Dobson. Lise Bessinen. Now Firstel. Out on top, Charlotte Firstel for the Yellow Jackets. Backdoor cut, Dobson goes up and lays it in for two. Beautiful pass there from Charlotte Firstel. The backdoor cut from Dobson. She's the first player on either team in the double figures with 10. And it's 32-25 as Brewster into the front court. Brewster now, Lotsky left side. Steps inside the arc. Now on top, Jackie Lindsay. Her pass easily picked off there. Well read by Dobson. Dobson now coming in. Vanderploeg bodying her up. Going up the shot. Left it off the underside of the rim. No good, but she'll draw the foul on Vanderploeg and Katie Dobson, who has been the best player on the court, I think, both ways thus far. Will go to the free throw line to shoot two here. And Vanderploeg pleading her case with the official on the baseline, but to no avail. And that'll send, like I said, Katie Dobson to the free throw line. Dobson having a really good year. Talked about that in the open. As her first free throw spins out. Dobson shooting 45% from the field, 43% from beyond the arc, and 85% from the line, averaging 11.2 points per game this year. That's 12 out of 14 from the stripe coming into the game tonight. And misses two there. That almost never happens, and she's disappointed in herself. You could tell by the way she slapped her hands coming back the other direction. So 0 for 2 from the stripe for Dobson. 32-25 your score is Lotsky for North Central now, top of the key. Brewster, right side into the corner. Three-point shot, that one's up. Skims the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Lindsay, and now they're going to call a foul on Katie Dobson. Got a piece of Jackie Lindsay. That'll send Lindsay to the free throw line to shoot two here. First on Dobson, first on the Jackets, and Lindsay at the free throw line. First one is long off the back rim, no good. She's got one more coming. Jackets by 7 at 32-25. Second free throw. That one is good. So 1 for 2 for Lindsay. She has 3 points. Jackets lead by 6. Olsen in the front court. Firstel now. Coming down low now. Vince Vanderploeg spins, fades away, goes up with a jump shot and softly drops it home for 2. Nice fadeaway jump shot there by Firstel, 34-26. She now has 10. Brewster in the front court, Lotsky. Now Vanderploeg left side. And now a pass for Lindsay. Wasn't looking for it. Picked back up, however, by the Rams, and they maintain possession with Brewster. Now right side. Brewster will fire a three-point shot, and she'll knock it down. Bryce Brewster having a nice game tonight. She has 9, lead down to 5 again. Bessinen still yet to score here for UWS as she comes into the front court. Bessinen now, left side, picking up her dribble. Firstel. They're going to call her for a travel. Rams, like I said, just sort of hanging around at the moment. As Alicia Rush now comes back into the game. Pass in now for Brewster. Now Rush. Brewster now on the right side, hanging off. Here's Lotsky. Now Brewster. And on the deck, now out to the outside. Rush looking down low. 10 seconds to shoot. Back for Lotsky, top of the key. Rush. Vanderplug down low. Lost the handle on the basketball. Turned over as Mackenzie Lesha grabs the steal. Jackets now in transition. Lesha going all the way to the rim. Flips it up off the window and gets it to go down for two. She now has 10 points. 3 Jackets with 10 points in this game, and UWS leads at 36-29. Now Brewster. Right side now Piper Fleming. Kicks it outside. 3-point shot. That one's up. Spins out. No good. Rebound Firstel. That one taken by Rush. Olsen in transition. Clings all the way through. Up and under with the move and lays it in for two. And Elsa Olsen gives the Yellow Jackets a 38-29 lead. Beautiful move there by Elsa Olsen, the junior now from Cottage Grove, Minnesota. She has 6 points in the game. And a timeout here on the court. In the meantime, have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering and 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google stores today. Jackets led by 8 at the half, leading it by 9 here at the moment. They come out of the timeout here. North Central, like I said, just sort of hanging around at the moment. In the meantime, out of the timeout, the Rams bringing in Rail. And as now out of the timeout, Jackets full court pressure. Brewster now into the front court. Rush comes over to set the screen. Going to get it down low. Vanderplug now will turn, face up, goes up with a shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Dobson. Outlet now for Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Firstel. Lobbing it down low now. Here's Katie Dobson. Dobson now off the screen. Firstel. Now passing it down low. Lesha goes up. Reverse layup and gets it to go down for two, and she'll draw the foul. Will be called on Alicia Rush. Nice backdoor cut there by Lesha on the baseline. Flipped it up with the left hand. Got hit on the shoulder by Rush as she went up with the shot. Lesha has 12. The foul, on Rush is her first. And Mackenzie Lesha now trying to equal the Yellow Jackets' largest lead here. And she does so by knocking down the free throw. 13 for Lesha, 41-29. UWS continuing with the full court pressure. Brewster for Rush. Rush now in the front court. And they're going to call her for a travel. Schrader will come back in now. She will take out Rush. And the Jackets now with Lesha triggering it in. Olsen for UWS, handing it off. Lesha. Firstel back for Rush. Up for Lesha with the up fake and goes up with the left hand and scores it off the glass for two more. Lesha now with 15. The Yellow Jackets have their largest lead of the game at 14, 43-29. Now Brewster. Rail. Going inside, Vanderplug. Turning around Firstel and flipping it up and in for two. As Lesha inbounding it. Bessinen, Olsen, Lesha. Right side now, Elise Bessinen. Going up with a jump shot, and finally it gets her first 2 points. A soft jump shot from 15 feet away. And if you would have told me it would have taken her until midway to the third quarter to get that, I would have said you were crazy. But in the meantime, Bessenen's first bucket of the game gives the Jackets a 45-31 lead as Emily Daler will come back in, as will Reese Ani. Lasha will check out as well. Charlotte Firstel. And now Rail will trigger it in. Brewster going right side off the pass. Lotsky. Right side flipped up by Vanderplug. Off the back rim, no good. Foul going to be called on either Daler or Dobson. And it is going to be Katie Dobson on the call. Second foul against Katie Dobson. Comes with 4:17 left. And now Vanderplug to the free throw line. Her first free throw, high arcing, is good. 9 points now for Vanderplug. One more coming. Her second free throw is also good. She's the first Ram to double figures with 10. 45-33. And we're going to have, I think, a 10-second violation here called against the Yellow Jackets as Besson and Dobson couldn't work out a passing play here. Ball was bounding around a couple of times. So a turnover on the Yellow Jackets. Pass from Besson for Dobson was a little high, and that threw out the timing and created the turnover. In the meantime, now the Rams with Schrader going down low looking for Vanderplug. And she tries to save it in off the pass. Does so right to Emily Daler, so team's trading turnovers here. And also now in the front court. In the corner now, Ani. Reese Ani going inside, and now she'll go up with the shot attempt. Gets hit hard by Vanderplug. Misses the shot, but that'll send the freshman from Hibbing, Minnesota to the free throw line to shoot two. That's her second. Lindsay will come back in. She'll take out Schrader. And Ani will shoot two here for UWS. Reese Ani, 2 for 2 from the stripe this season. Make it 3 for 3 as she knocks down the free throw. 45-34 now, the Yellow Jackets in the lead. Second free throw also good. Lindsay triggering it in. Real now back for Brewster. Brewster into the front court. Picking up her dribble, goes right side, now Rail. Vanderplug left wing. Brewster now. 3:22 remaining, third quarter. Jackets by 14. Three-point shot is up now. Short from Vanderplug. Rebound for Katie Dobson. And now it's Bessenen for the Yellow Jackets. Ani now. Dobson. Also Olsen looking down low, lobs it. Left side block, now Daler working around. Vanderplug goes up and under and lays it in with the left hand for two. Daler now gives the Yellow Jackets a 49-33 lead. She's got 4 in the game. Now Lindsay in the front court for North Central. Inside Vanderplug. Double team comes on her. She steps through, goes up, and flips it home for two. UWS into the front court again. Here's Ani. Daler, short jump shot in the middle of the paint. She softly drops it through for two more. Now Rail. In the front court, we'll hand it off now for Brewster, and the Rams will set up the offense here. 2:15 remaining, third quarter. Lotsky. On the left side now, Vanderplug. Now Brewster. Inside now, going up with the shot, leaves it short, front rim and out. Rebound grab by Olsen. And now Elsa Olsen. Right side in the front court for Emily Daler. Olsen, backdoor cut, now Dobson. Around Jackie Lindsay. Goes up and lays it in with the right hand for two. Dobson with 12, 53-35. Now Rail. Nearly lost the basketball to Elsa Olsen. Now we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession will go to the Rams. Olsen and Dobson check out. Lesha comes back in. Kira Latvala also in for the first time. And who's got the possession here? That was going to be North Central. Nobody seems to know. Okay, now they're going to give it to the Yellow Jackets. Well, there you have it. Jackets on the front court now with Lesha. Inside now Daler. Latvala, left side. Kira Latvala back out on top, Lesha. 1:20 remaining, third quarter. Lesha picking up her dribble. And then throws the pass behind Kira Latvala. She zigged when the pass zagged. And it'll be a turnover on the Yellow Jackets with 1:13 remaining, third quarter. Piper Fleming triggering it in now for Lotsky, right side. Schrader. Rush back in there, hands it off Lotsky. 15-foot jump shot from her, wide to the left, no good. Rebound cleared there by Daler. Now it's Elise Bessinen, as we're under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Bessinen inside-out dribble now, will back it out. Now for Risani. Left side, 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Or excuse me, on the shot clock. 45 remaining in the quarter. And we're going to have a traveling violation here against Latvala as she came to the right side. Rams now inbounding with Schrader. Latsky. Fleming. Now Reddick, who's back in. Back for Lotsky. About a 7-second difference between shot and game clock here. As Lotsky goes left side, flips up a shot. Off the glass, that's no good. Rebound cleared by Lesha. Latvala. Lobbing it now Daler. Emily Daler wide open underneath, will get the layup. The assist to Kira Latvala. She's got 8, 55-35. 5 seconds remaining, third quarter. 2 seconds, 1 second as Schrader comes running forward and flipped up a shot. Left it off the glass, no good, but will draw the foul. Two free throws now coming up for Schrader, and the first one is up and good. Went 1 for 2 in the first half, knocks down that one. Now 2 for 3 from the stripe in the game. 0.5 seconds is all that remains here, third quarter, 55-36. And the second free throw is also good, and Jackets will just inbound here, and that'll about do it here for the third. As Lesha in for Daler, the buzzer sounds, and we've played 3 quarters. Solid quarter here for the Yellow Jackets, to say the least. UWS led it by 8 at the break at 32-22. And in that quarter, the Yellow Jackets outscoring the Rams 25-15. We wait for the stats here to load here. In the meantime, if you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Jackets, if they can salt away these last 10 minutes and pick up the win, would improve to 5-7 on the season. And then some numbers through 3 quarters. Jackets 54.5% now from the field. The Rams at 38.2%. As far as the defensive side of things, UWS so far has forced 16 turnovers. UWS with 15 assists against 9 turnovers. And they did not attempt a 3-point shot in that quarter. Still at 4 out of 13, while the Rams at 3 for 8 as we begin the fourth and final quarter. As Rams in possession, go down low right side and pass for Vanderplug. She turns, goes up with the shot, left it short, but drew the foul. And Caitlin Vanderplug Draws the foul against Mackenzie Lesha. For Lesha, it'll be her second. I think the biggest thing for the Jackets so far has been the balance, as Vanderploeg's first free throw is long off the back rim, no good. 15 points now for Lesha, 12 points so far for Dobson, and 10 for Firstel, and 8 points as well for Emily Daler. And all that as Elise Bessinen has only scored 2 points so far here. As this shot is off the rim, no good. Vanderploeg goes 0 for 2, and the Jackets off the rebound into the front court with Lesha. Out on top now, Elsa Olsen. Olsen now getting a step, goes to the rim, flipped up a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared by Leah Schrader here for North Central. And Bryce Brewster in the front court. Washington will fire a three. That one spins out, no good. Rebound tapped to the far side. Olsen picks it up. She's 1 on 2. Comes inside anyway, flips up a shot, and left it short, but will draw a foul on Brewster. And there'll be 2 free throws now coming up here for Elsa Olsen. Olsen for the Yellow Jackets on the season, 53.8% from the stripe. 7 out of 13 heading into the game here this evening. And her first free throw spins out, no good. She's got one more coming. With 9:21 remaining in regulation here. And the second free throw is good. 56-37 your score. Rams into the front court now. Brewster right side. Here's Washington. Brewster left side. Vanderploeg free throw line. Flips it left side. 3-point shot is up. That one well short and saved in off the miss into the hands of Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets going to the rim. Shot got blocked. Dobson, though, picking up the follow-up. And now it's on the deck, and we'll have a kick ball called against UWS. It will be North Central basketball here. As Piper Fleming triggering it in. Now Washington. Vanderploeg down low against Firstel. Tried to go up with the shot. And got hit on the arm by Firstel. That'll be Firstel's first personal. And 2 more free throws here for Vanderploeg. Missed 2 just a minute ago. First one here, high arcing, is off the back rim again. No good. One more coming. Rams shooting free throws about 61% in the season. Talked about that in the first half. Jackets 75 plus from the line. As the second free throw is good. And now UWS. Bessinen coming inside, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor. It's going to be on Brewster. And it'll be her second. And Mackenzie Lesha now for the Yellow Jackets. Triggers it in now. Elsa Olsen. Right side, Mackenzie Lesha. Firstel. Lesha thought about taking the three. Now goes at Vanderploeg. Flipped up a wild reverse attempt. Missed everything. Rebound grabbed by Olsen. 4 seconds to shoot as it didn't draw iron. 2 seconds. She steps back, fires from 3. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Fleming. And now Brewster. Left side, hanging it off Washington. Inside now, Vanderploeg. Stepping through, tried to go up with a shot, had it knocked away here by Firstel. Now it's Bessinen. Lesha. Olsen left side. Firstel comes to set the screen. Olsen now into the corner. Now Dobson. High arcing 3 off the front rim, no good. Rebound on the deck. Trying to find it. And we'll have a jump ball. And it will stay here with the Yellow Jackets as Rush, Rail, Lotsky, and Lindsay all come in. And we'll have a timeout here called by Coach Emily Carpenter with 7:31 remaining to be played here. before we go final in this one. Jackets 18-9 a year ago. Like I said, looking for win number 5 this season. That record's somewhat deceiving here for the Yellow Jackets. Game of the night at 4-7, but have outscored the opposition this season. Jackets have had a 2-point loss to McAllister, a 3-point loss to St. Kate's, a 2-point loss to UW Eau Claire on their resume this season. And there are 4 wins coming into the night against Marion, Carleton, St. Scholastica, and last time out against MSOE. Meanwhile, North Central came in having averaged just 48.2 points per game on the season. Lost their first 10 games. For picking up that first win of the season last time out against Alverno. Has all the timeout now. Olsen inbounding it. Short jump shot, I should say. From Furstel, comes up short off the front rim. Rebound for Lotsky. In the front court rail. Lotsky now. Vanderplug. Going one-on-one with Furstel. Flips up a shot, leaves it short. Rebound for Mackenzie Lesha, and Lesha for the Yellow Jackets now. Will bring it in the front court herself. 15 points for Mackenzie Lesha. Now goes left side. Katie Dobson now stepping inside. Furstel. Coming down low now. Flipping up a shot off the window and gets it to go down for 2 against Vanderplug. Furstel now has 12 in the game. 58-38. Jackets by 20. Rush into the front court. Pass comes out on top now. Rail. Left side now, Lotsky. Vanderplug, high arcing 3-point shot, and that's good. Vanderplug now up to 16 points. Now Bessinen. She tries to answer with a 20-footer of her own on the left side. That rims out no good. Then the rebound stolen away by Dobson. Flipped up a shot off the back rim, but couldn't get it to go down. Lindsay thought she had cleared the rebound off the miss, and then it was just ripped out of her hands by Dobson. And now Katie Dobson will go to the free throw line as Furstel will check out. Checking in for the first time is Emily Coonrod for the Yellow Jackets, freshman from Hastings, Minnesota. And the first free throw from Dobson is good. Katie Dobson now with 13 points in the game. 59-41. One more coming. Second one is also good. 13 now for Dobson. The lead is 19. That's 60-41. Rail now into the front court. Rush goes left side now. Lotsky. Lotsky now stepping through. Goes up with a shot. That's off the glass. No good. Rebound for Lesha. Now Elsa Olsen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. And now she'll hand it off. Olsen for the Jackets. High post now. Here's Katie Dobson. Down low, Coonrod off the screen. Goes up the shot. Left it off the mark, but will draw the foul on Vanderplug. That's her third, and 2 free throws now for Coonrod. As Brewster will come back in to take out Lindsay. 5:37 remaining here to be played on the evening. And Emily Coonrod's first free throw is no good. Front rim, back rim, and out. One more coming. Second free throw is good all the way. 61-41 now. First point for the freshman. And UWS continuing to pick up full court. Here's Rush. Brewster. Left side now, Rail. Vanderplug. Going up the shot, left it short. Rebound, Brewster. Rams will have a fresh 20 seconds to work with. Brewster going quickly, however, goes right to the rim with the left hand and kisses it off the glass for 2. She's got 11. 61-43. Bessinen in the front court and lost the handle on it. We're going to say it was a turnover on the Yellow Jackets. I think she was looking for the foul call there against Lotsky, who came over to body her up. But the official says turnover UWS, so the Rams put it in play now. The Brewster in the front court. In the corner now, Rail open for 3, goes up, and she'll knock it down. (61-46) now. Lesha on the outside. Lesha trying to go up with the shot. Lost the handle. Coonrod picks it up. Now Olsen for 3. Back rim and out. Rebound now Rail. Now Lotsky coming through. Flips up a shot off the window. No good. She'll draw a foul on Bessinen. And there will be 2 free throws now coming up for Lotsky here. Bessinen with more fouls than points in this game. And like I said, that's been a rarity. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen that for Elise Bessinen in her Yellow Jacket career. As Lotsky's first free throw is good. 61-47. Jackets been a little sloppy here these last couple of possessions. See if they can clean it up here. One more coming, and that one is good as well. 7 straight points now for the Rams to make it a 13-point lead. 61-48. Olsen now. Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. Katie Dobson. Now Coonrod. Olsen now, 5 seconds to shoot. She'll step back, fire a high arcing 3 and knock it down. She now is in a double figures with 10, 64-48. Brewster now left side, Rail. Rail will have 7 points, a couple 3-point makes. Now we'll back it out on the right-hand dribble. Handing it off now, Lotsky. Now Brewster. And with the runner off the window and gets it to go down for 2 more. She has 13. 3:24 and counting remaining. Jackets by 14. Right side now Lesha. Out on top now Coonrod. Bessinen now stepping inside. Goes all the way to the rim. Flips it up off the glass for 2. 4 points for Bessinen, 66-50. Rail now into the front court. Now Brewster, who has 13 in the game, Vanderplug. And they're going to call a foul on Coonrod. That'll be the 4th foul against the Yellow Jackets here. Lindsay comes back in. She'll take out Rush. The Rams will inbound now, right baseline. It'll be Brewster that'll chugger it in. Now out on top, Lotsky. Brewster now. Stepping through, goes up with the shot. And she'll draw the foul. Now she'll go to the free throw line. And that's the 15th foul now on the Jackets. So the Rams into the bonus here with 2:39 remaining in the 4th quarter. And Brewster's first free throw is good. One more coming. Second free throw also good. She's got a 15 now, 66-52. Lesha now into the front court, right side. Coonrod in the corner. She'll fire from 3-point range. That's off the back rim, no good. Maybe a little bit too quick for Coach Emily Carpenter's liking on that attempt, and the rebound for Brewster, and now she's into the front court. Lindsay, and now we're going to have another foul called here on the Yellow Jackets. Going to get Bessinen, I think, on the call. Versal will come back in now. She'll take out Coonrod. It's the fourth foul now on Elise Bessinen, interestingly enough. As Lindsay's first free throw is good. Lindsay's second free throw is also good. Give the Rams credit for hanging around here. Jackets have led by as many as 20. Lead down to 12 as into the front court now. Lesha. Elsa Olsen now, and we're going to have a timeout here called by UWS with 2:01 left. Rams so far here in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Jackets 17-11. Jackets led by 18 after 3. And Coach Emily Carpenter talking to our team here a little bit here, trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Rams credit, though, so far here in this fourth quarter. Done a good job defensively on the Jackets, who have been a little bit, like I said, lackluster here in the fourth quarter, making just 3 out of 12. Didn't mention this earlier, but the Yellow Jackets in that third quarter are perfect 11 out of 11 from the field. Let's go back in school annals to see when the last time the Jackets were perfect in a quarter was from the floor. I can't remember one. Even with those struggles, the Jackets at 48.2% for the game. 4 players in double figures. Lusha with 15, Dobson with 14, 12 so far for Firstel, and 10 for Elsa Olsen. 8 points also for Emily Daler. So the balance has been good for the Jackets. As Dobson now will trigger it in here is Elsa Olsen as we go under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dobson, right side, Olsen. 3 seconds to shoot. Lost the handle on it. Now tried to flip it up, and that'll be a shot clock violation. 1:46 now left. Lotsky triggering it in now. Brewster. Now Brewster going left side, going all the way to the rim, flipped up a shot, no good. Vanderplug, offensive rebound. Now foul going to be called here, I think, on Firstel. And there'll be 2 free throws here for the Rams. Our Central just a step faster here in this fourth quarter. I think Jackets might have taken their eye off the ball a little bit here as Vanderplug's first free throw is high and wide to the right. No good. One more coming. 1:33 now left. Second free throw is good. 66-55 now. Jacket lead down to 11. Now Olsen goes right to the rim, flips up a shot, and gets it to go down for 2. All going to be called on Bryce Brewster. That'll be her third. Olsen now has 12. 68-55. And Olsen's free throw is good. 69-55. Lead at 14 here. 1:20 remaining. Stick around for a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy after we go final. Right side now Lotsky. In the corner now Rail. Out on top now, Brewster down low, Vanderplug now turning, going up with the shot. Good defense by First, look to create the miss. Rebound, offset miss by Dobson. And now Brewster's going to commit the foul. And the Yellow Jackets into the Superior Water, Light, and Power bonus with Elise Bessinen heading to the free throw line here. Bessinen, who's about as quiet an offensive game as I've seen from her since probably her sophomore year. One of the best free throw shooters in the country. Only missed one all season. And typically she makes the free throw here as well. 32 now out of 33 on the season from the stripe for Bessinen. 70-55, 57.4 seconds left. Jackets on their way to win number 5 as Bessinen knocks down both free throws. Schrader's going to come back in. She'll take out Rail. Fleming will trigger it in now for Brewster. Brewster now giving it out on top. Now back for Brewster. Crossing over, now flipping up a shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound for Firstel. And the Yellow Jackets now in the front court. Here's Elsa Olsen. Olsen left side. Dobson. Firstel. Now Olsen. 25 seconds remaining in this one. Jackets, like I said, about to go to 5-7 on the season, win their second straight. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds as Lesha will fire up a 3. That's off the front rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Brewster. 10 seconds now left as she's into the front court. Gives it off now. Schrader coming in, flips up a shot. That's off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Out on top now Brewster. Fleming. And the buzzer will sound. And that'll do it here for the evening. As the Yellow Jackets will win their first conference game of the 2024-25 campaign. Your final score here. They defeat North Central. Final score from the Mertz, UWS 71, North Central 55. We'll take a quick break and come back with a brief post-game recap sponsored by Synovus Energy. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Postgame show sponsored by Synovus Energy as the Yellow Jackets open up the conference portion of the 2024-25 campaign with a 71-55 victory here over North Central. Matt Johnson at the Mertz Yellow Jacket men opening up the day with an 89-87 win over North Central, and the women making it 2 for 2 for the Jackets on the night with a 16-point win here over the North Central Rams. Looking at the final numbers from this one, the Yellow Jackets 28 out of 58 from the floor, good for 48.3%, highlighted by a perfect 11 for 11 shooting in the third quarter. Impressive by the Yellow Jackets to say the very least, and they also hold North Central to 35.4% shooting in this contest here tonight to pick up the victory. Scored by quarters, the Yellow Jackets 16-10 in the first quarter, 14-12 in the second, 25-15 during that perfect 11 for 11 third quarter before the Rams outscored the Yellow Jackets 18-16 in the fourth quarter, and what amounted to about 10 minutes of pretty much, I don't want to say complete garbage time, but the Jackets were well in control of the game as the Rams never got closer than 12 points over the final 10 minutes or so. Some other numbers from this one, the Jackets 5 for 19 from beyond the arc, 26.3%. The Rams 5 out of 11 for 45.5%. Rams were 16 out of 22 from the free throw line, while the Jackets were 10 for 14. UWS plus 6 in rebounding at 31-25, 8-7 the advantage in offensive boards. In terms of turnovers in the contest, the Jackets committing 12 turnovers against 16 assists, while the Rams committing 16 turnovers against 10 assists in this one. Individually, Yellow Jackets, kind of an interesting game for UWS. They're almost always led in scoring, it feels like, by Elise Bessinen. Not the case tonight. The Jackets had 4 players in double figures, none of them number 22 in white, that being Bessinen's number. Elise Bessinen only took 5 shots in the game, finished with 6 points, but the Jackets spreading it around offensively. Mackenzie Lesha leading the way, 15 points for her. She was 6 for 12 from the field, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. She also had 3 steals to lead the Yellow Jackets in the contest. 14 points, meanwhile, for Katie Dobson. 5 for 10 from the field for her. A couple of threes in there. 2 for 4 from the stripes. She also had 6 rebounds. 13 points for Elsa Olsen, who made 5 of her 8 shots. 12 points, meanwhile, for Charlotte Fursil, who also had 6 rebounds. 8 points, meanwhile, for Emily Daler. And like I said, 6 points for Elise Bessinen. Meanwhile, North Central got 17 points from Caitlin Vanderploeg to lead all scores. 15 as well for Bryce Lynn Brewster in a losing effort. Your post-game show player of the game, I'm going to give it to Mackenzie Lesha, simply because she did it on both ends of the floor here tonight. Katie Dobson, 1 and 1A. You could, again, much like the men's game earlier today, you could name multiple players of the game here for the Yellow Jackets, because it really was a complete team victory. When you have 5 players scoring at least 8 points and 6 scoring at least 6 points, you're getting it from everybody. But we'll go with Lesha. She finishes again with a team-leading 15 points on 6 for 12 shooting, and also had 3 steals to go along with 4 rebounds. All of that coming in 34 minutes of game action. So the native of Somerset, Wisconsin, your post-game show player of the game. With the victory, the Yellow Jackets improving to 5-7 overall, 1-0 in the UMAC. The Rams, meanwhile, 1-11 overall, 0-1 in Upper Midwest Athletic Conference play. Up next for the Jackets, Saturday, January 11th, they'll head down to Mankato, Minnesota to take on Bethany Lutheran for a 4:45 opening tip from the North Gym in southern Minnesota. They'll next be at home a week from tonight, January 15th, taking on Northland College for the first time this season. 7:15 the opening tip there. That'll be game 2 of a doubleheader, of course, so tentative start time there. 7 p.m. the pregame. That'll be a Yellow Jacket TV broadcast only. Meanwhile, they'll next be on the radio a week from this coming Saturday, the 18th, or excuse me, 2 weeks from this coming Saturday, the 25th, as they take on U of M Morris. 4:45 p.m. the opening tip there. Again, game 2 of a doubleheader, tentative start time there. 4:30 the pregame, therefore, tentatively. That game will be a joint broadcast on both 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. Meanwhile, our next sports broadcast will come up this coming Friday, the 10th, as men's hockey returns home to take on Concordia Moorhead down the street at Westman Arena. 7 p.m. the opening face-off there. 6:30 p.m. the pregame with John Garver. Again, that'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and also on Yellow Jacket TV. A big thank you to my 2 engineers here for both games of this doubleheader, Harrison Law for Yellow Jacket TV and Chris Allen back in the studio at 91.3 FM. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and hope to join us for more Yellow Jacket women's basketball a week from tonight when they come back home to take on Northland here at a game on Yellow Jacket TV only. And if you're on the radio side of things, we'll be talking again on the 25th as the Yellow Jacket women take on U of M Morris for the first time this season. So for Chris Beck at 91.3 FM and Harry Law here with Yellow Jacket TV, this is Matt Johnson one more time repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets win it. Conference opener for the Yellow Jackets, a victory. Final score here from the Mertz, UWS 71, North Central 55. Thanks for listening or watching. We'll be talking again real soon. This has been Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network.